Hey fam, it's been a while since I featured a quality pen on here, so I'm excited to show off one that has quickly become my favorite. We have here the Aonic bolt action pen from Fidget HQ. It was another one of those moments where I saw the box and I just knew it was going to be special. Fidget HQ's Aonic line is the company's venture into EDC items beyond spinners like flashlights, worry coins, and now bolt action pens. So far, everything in this Ionic line has featured a matching design theme of angle cuts and facets, which I happen to think looks fantastic. Who's ready for a peek? Oh yes, this design style is right up my alley. It comes with the two tools you'll need to disassemble everything. A nice heavy felt on faux leather carrying pouch with some subtle Aonic branding. This one came with the pen stand, which is an option for every version, and boy oh boy, I absolutely love this 8.5 ounce beast. And let's not forget the king of the castle, the Aonic bolt action EDC pen. This is the stainless steel with stonewash version, but it also comes in aluminum and titanium, with bead blasting as another option for finish. From the moment I held it in my hand, it was love, baby. From the pictures, I knew it had a cool look to it and that I'd probably enjoy it, but in person, it is a total rock star. These angles and facets just explode into a light show as you rotate the pen. It's mesmerizing. As you can tell, this is not a round pen, it is octagonal, meaning it has 8 flat sides. The edges of each side have small chamfers on them, giving it a real buttery feel. The finger contact area for writing has several machine sections on every other side, which provides some nice friction for preventing the pen from slipping. Even the tip is cool, like a pyramid with heavy chamfers on the edges. The way the smooth side tapers into that chamfer while the grip side widen and then taper into the tip is quite lovely. The clip is slim and flat, which flows well with the design. It's held on with 2 Torx screws that can be removed with the provided tool. The bolt action, in case you're new to this style of pen, is how you expose and conceal the ink tip. By pulling down and to the right, it presses the spring and holds it in place. Pulling it back down and to the left allows that spring to release and snap back into place. In between the ends of the channel, there's this small overhanging catch, if I can get the camera to see that right there. So even if you bump it to the left when the pen's engaged, it's not gonna come flying out. You have to be a little more deliberate. So if you bump it, no big deal. Fidget HQ even went with a sweet cocking handle that has comfy chamfers all the way around it and some machine jimping on the flat here for grip. The chamfers match up perfectly with the ends of the channel, if you can see that, creating a seamless fit. It's way cooler than some boring round ball cock. Wait, that sounds dirty. Fidgeting with the Aonic bolt action is just way more fun than you think it would be. But does it right? Hells yeah, it does. The octagonal shape is way more comfortable to hold than your average round pen, for me anyway. My fingers all find one of the 8 sides to rest on, and it just feels really good. The Aonic is the perfect size for my hand at about 4.7 inches. Popular tiny pens are too small for me, and the full size is just a little too big. Apparently this is my Goldilocks pen. It comes with a Schmidt refill, and it's compatible with most Parker G2 style refills. The writing is smooth with the occasional skip here and there, but to be honest, that's all about the refill, not the pen. You can throw in whatever refill you prefer. The Schmidt just gets you rolling out of the box. My beautiful handwriting. The cap is round and unscrews to expose the set screw to disassemble the bolt and remove the ink refill with the provided, where are you at, hex wrench. Not sure I'll be able to show you the set screw down in there, but it's down in there. To start disassembling, I make sure the pen is disengaged, meaning the ink tip is not out. I loosen that set screw down in there. Oh, this is awkward in the camera. I loosen the set screw maybe 4 to 5 rotations. You don't need to take the screw completely out because you're just releasing what I'll show you in a minute. So yeah, 4 or 5 rotations. Then I'll put a small amount of pressure, if you can see here, the bolt right in there. Put a small amount of pressure. You can watch the cock dip a little bit. Once you got that pressed in, you can just pull that out. Set that aside. Then you're going to release your finger here at the top, but keeping in mind there may be some spring action when you release, so you don't want it to go flying. Then you pull out the bolt. Then you can take the refill out. I like to keep that pointed down so that the spring remains on the end and it doesn't go bouncing around your carpet to be lost forever. And that's it. That's all you got to do to disassemble it. You just reverse that process to reassemble, inserting the ink refill with the spring on the end. Ooh, there we go. Then you put the bolt on with the wider end. You can see that is not the wider end. Compare it to that. Much wider. Stick that in there. Now, to know you're in a good place is if you can press on this and it springs right back. Sometimes the spring doesn't set correctly if you just throw the spring in there and then try to put the refill in. But as long as you leave that spring on the tip of the refill, you're always going to get it the right way. Next, you push down on that bolt, and what you want to do is get this hole, if you can see that hole, there we go, lined up so that you can see it. There you go. See it in the channel completely. Then you're going to take the cock. I don't even know if that's what you call this piece. I know that's the bolt, and then this is the cocking lever. So I call it the cock, but it sounds dirty. Whatever. What you're going to do is insert that. You see that machined flat piece right there? It's not round like the other side. It's got that flat piece. You want that facing the top of the pen, like that, and it'll kind of click in there. And then that will hold itself until you take your wrench and tighten it back down. Now you just replace the cap and you're up and running. So the Aonic pen is clearly a win, and the icing on the cake is the optional stainless steel stand. It is really an awesome pairing with the pen. You can't really see it how I see it sitting on my desk at this angle, but the pen comes out perfectly straight. It just has this really cool industrial look on my desk. If you have issues like me, you'll need to insert the pen correctly so that the flats of the octagonal pen line up perfectly with the octagonal stand. It's ridiculous, but very satisfying. I'm guessing the stand is bead blasted because the light reflects differently than the stonewash finish, and it's more uniform. Fidget HQ includes 2 rubberized sticky pads. Let me find the other one here, which you put on the bottom of the stand to keep it from sliding or scratching your desk. They also include 2 of these rubber caps, and one of these goes down into the pen hole of the stand so that there's no metal to metal contact, so you don't scratch anything. So basically you get one of each for the stand, and then you got a spare in case something goes horribly wrong or something's worn out. They definitely put a lot of thought into it, and it's appreciated. I lose disposable pens at my desk all the time, so this is going to be a very functional, very beautiful display piece on my desk. There you have it, the Aonic Bolt Action EDC pen from Fidget HQ. Very, very impressed with the entire experience, the quality of everything, the unboxing experience. It was very satisfying. Can't recommend this enough. If you're a pen collector, or if you're looking for your first one, Fidget HQ, you know it's going to be reasonably priced, so definitely check out their website for more details, along with their Facebook group, and those links will be in the description below. Later.